Hello, everyone. This is and what's up, Doc? This is Breeze837 here, and today we are back again with another episode of Out of the Ballpark 22, My League Universe. On the last episode, which was yesterday, which was my birthday, I streamed the first episode, but the bad news is I forgot to turn on VOD for Twitch, so it didn't save the first stream. So on this episode, I'm going to sum up and show you guys what happened on the first episode. Before I start this episode. So yeah, I will be doing some episodes on stream and some of them I will not. So here's what happened last episode. So last episode I created this save, the big league universe. We simmed up to the draft. There were some trades. I had to manually change some stuff on settings, and I added feeder leagues, which basically plays college, junior college, and high school for the draft, for the amateur draft, which is the last 20 rounds. I also changed the trade frequency to low because average is not realistic, and I feel like low is kind of fair. I might change it back to average. I don't know. I'm still thinking about changing it back to average. I'm not too sure because I feel like the trades are a little too low. I don't know. So yeah, so we sent up to the All Stars potential. We fired our team training personnel for a better guy who's on a 1 year deal. Who's gonna be on a 1 year deal because I'm looking to hire someone else. I also added Jeter Downs on my short list and I sent him down to Worcester because he wasn't batting that well for the majors. So yeah, that's I'm gonna change his back for this episode, see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So now a question is to a second baseman. Our second baseman will it be Christian Arroyo? I mean, he has a good average. What about Gonzalez? Has he played yet? Yeah, he's already played. His average is decent. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this back to auto. Alright, so today we're gonna be going up to the draft. We're gonna be watching the All-Star games and all that. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do, what should we do first? Should we do the draft of the All Stars? I'm going to do the All Stars prospects game first, if I can, because we have the All Star prospects game, we have the American League going up against the Nationals. The computers are managing everything for this. So here are the starting lineups for the American League Future Stars. So you have Jordan Adams. You have Jordan Adams, Wander Francisco, Julio Rodriguez, Raleigh, Spencer Torkelson, Bicker, Adolfo, Austin Martin, Jordan Groshan's, and Tyler Strawson for the batting, and the starting pitcher for this All Star for the American League is Red Demetrius. For the starting lineups for the National League Future Stars, you have C.J. Abrams, then you got Brandon Marsh, J.J. Blede, Oscar Colas, Alek Thomas, Ivan Herrera, Nolan Gorman, Drew Waters, and Jeremiah Jackson. And the starting pitcher for the National League All Star Future Stars is Max Meyer. Alright, so we can use designated, yes, blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna change any of this, but I will disable the sounds. Simulate world background. Yes. Where's sound? So I'm going to disable the sounds since it's probably gonna be like really loud. So I'm just gonna go. So I'm going to display the sounds for now. I'll probably change it in the future, but not now. All right. So are we ready? All right. Team stats, team leaders, American League, and let's get the OSA ratings over here in the head scout. All right. Let's go ahead and start this futures game. Let's go ahead and play ball. And this game is going to be played at 5:05 p.m. ET in this game, live at T-Mobile Park. All right, so it looks like let's see, the yeah, it looks like the American League Future Stars are up to bat first. Starting pitcher for the National League Future Stars is Max Meyer. Play ball. Here's the live play-by-play. Here's the Max the call for the blue. Here's the pitch. He swings, and it's going to be safe for first. It's going to be a base hit to start things off for the American League. Next up on the mound is Wander Franco. Here's the pitch. He swings, and it's going to be caught for a. No, he won't throw. He won't go for a double play. He's going to let him go on first. All right, next up is Julio Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. He swings. He is going to be caught for an out at first base. So that's second out. And Wander Franco will be safely heading to second base. I love the graphics on the screen. And the Future Stars game is actually taken over in where the Seattle Mariners play. I think is the logo right here. That's interesting. All right, next up is Cal Raleigh. He's struck out. I love this view. And that will retire this side. Let's head to the bottom of the first inning. Today's starting pitcher for the American League Future Stars is Reed Demeters for the Trash Raccoons, or whatever this team name is. I forgot. First up on the batter's box for the National League Future Stars is CJ Abrams. Here's the pitch. He is struck out. That's his first strikeout of the game. Next up on the box is Brandon Marsh from the Nationals minor league team. He swings. It's gonna go high, but he's gonna be caught for an out. Next up on the mound is JJ Bleday. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings, and he gets it, and it's gonna be not in time, and he's gonna be safe for first. Next up on the mound is Oscar Colas. Here's the pitch. And it's a strikeout, and that'll retire the sun, and that'll be the end of the first inning. Maybe I'll do the whole game. Maybe I'll do like the first 3 innings. I have no idea yet, but we'll see what happens. Out of town scores. I love that. All right, the pitcher switches. The new pitcher for the National League Future Stars is going to be Francisco Morales from the Fighters team. Next up now batting, Spencer Torkelson. Here's the windup and the delivery, and it's gonna be a walk for Torkelson. Next up at the mound is Micker Adolfo. Here's the windup. He hits, and he gets past the fielder, and it's gonna be safe for a single, for a base hit. Two players at first and second. Next up on the box, on the mound, on the box. I don't know what's it called. I forgot. But next up on the batter's box is Austin Martin. Here's the pitch. He swings it high. Will it be gone? It will not be gone, and he is caught for an out. Next up on the mound is Jordan Groshans. He hits. It's a high fly ball, and it's going to be caught for an out. And that will be out number 2. Next up is Tyler Soderstrom. Here's the pitch. And he is struck out, and that will retire the side. The new starting pitcher for the American League Future Stars is going to be Frander Veras. Next up, now batting, Alek Thomas. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he's going to be struck out for strikeout number 1. Next up is Ivan Herrera. Here's the pitch. And he is struck out. That'll be strikeout number 2, 2 in a row. Next up is Nolan Gorman. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be ball 4, and he's going to take a walk. Here comes Drew Waters. And it's going to be a hit, but it's not going to be safe as he is caught out at first. And that will retire the side, and that will end the second inning. Then next up on the now on the mound is Burl Carraway. Now I'm batting Jordan Adams. Here's the pitch. And he is struck out for strike number 3. Next up is Wander Franco. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings. And he's gonna. And it is thrown in time, and that'll be out number 2. That's a nice power throw. Next up is Julio Rodriguez. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings. Oh, he drops the ball. He drops the ball. And it's going to, Rodriguez is going to be safe at first, and that is going to be error number 1 for the National League Future Stars. Here comes Cal Reg at the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be ball 4. Both players are going to walk. Here comes Spencer Torkelson from the Toledo Mud Hens. Here's the pitch. And he tried to bunt it. And I don't know what he tried to do, but he is striking out, and that'll retire the side again. No runs on the board. Next, Jacob Wallace he is from our minor league team. He's from our farm system. Jacob Wallace is going to be pitching from Greenville Drive. Next up in the batter's box is Jeremiah Jackson. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be strikeout number 3. That'll be his first strikeout. Next up is CJ Abrams. Here's the windup and the delivery. And it's going to be hit. But he's going to be caught out for a ground out. Next up is Brandon Marsh. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings it. And it's going to be caught for an out. And that will retire the side quickly. And that'll be the end of the 3rd inning. It's another pitcher switch for the National League Future Stars. Bringing in Tommy Doyle. Micker Adolfo will be batting against him. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings it high. Will it go out? No, it's not going to go out. And that is going to be a big flyout number. I think there's a flyout number 1. Austin Martin is coming in next. Here's the pitch. He swings, but he's going to be caught for an out. That'll be out number 2. Next up is Jordan Groshams. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings it. It will be high, fly ball, and it's going to be out. And that will be the end of the top of the 4th inning. Now we're going to bottom of the 4th. No runners scored yet. Next pitcher is Nick Sandelin for the American League team. At bat is JJ Bleday. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings, and it's gonna get past the fielder, and it's gonna be safe for a base hit. Next up is Oscar Colas. I'm gonna do this last one, and then I'm going to sim to the end. Next up is Alek Thomas. Here's the pitch, and it's gonna be strikeout number 2. Next up is Ivan Herrera. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings it high. Will it go? Will it go? Will it be gone? No, it will be short, and he is out, and that will be the end of the 4th inning. And now I'm gonna go ahead and sim up to the end. So let's go ahead and finish the simulated game. And the National League Future Stars have defeated the American League Future Stars in this year. 19-year-old Francisco Alvarez, the game's MVP, marvel at the start, potential collected one piece. He wins game MVP. Okay. Let's see the stats. Let's see the American League. Any home runs? Nobody hits home runs, and nobody hit a home run in this game. I think doesn't look like it. And here's the pitching. Here's the pitching line score. Here are the game notes. The player of the game is Francisco Alvarez. Congratulations to him for winning the game, and congratulations to the National League Future Stars for winning this year's Futures game. Alright, let's see. Gonna go back to manager's office. Let's see. Let's see. All right. What's next? What's next on our list? Oh, we gotta look at our mail. Yep, for the Brooklyn Cyclones. Let's see. What are we doing next? All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the first year player draft. Wait, but before we do that, let's take a look at our positional needs, or positional rankings, or whatever you call it. Oh, that's for MLB. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. All right, there you go. Let's see. Position rankings. Let's see. Our worst minor league is reliever, but Durbin Feltman's our top prospect for that position. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the first year player draft. We currently have the 4th pick. Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates have the number 1 pick. There's already the MLG draft in real life. We're not gonna change any of this. So let's go and take a look at the OSA mock draft. So the mock draft has Marcelo Myers going number 1 to the Pirates. Texas Rangers taking Jordan Lawyer. Chris Schmidt's going taking the Tigers. Henry Davis. They projected us to take Henry Davis. The Orioles take Matt McClain. B.J. Galvin to the Diamondbacks. Josh Castillo to the Royals. Colorado Rockies take Zach Pitcher. Angels taking Kevin Yatter. And Luka Tresh taken by the Mets. Those are the projection draft. And with that said, let's take a look at the draft pool. Let's take a look at the draft pool. Let's look at the draft pool. So I think these are the guys who are coming in the draft. And with that said, let's begin the 2021 first year player draft. With the first pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Jordan Lawyer. So they skipped out on Marcelo Meyer and have decided to take Jordan Lawyer with the number 1 pick. Jordan Lawyer, how is he? He has 75 potential, and he's an 18-year-old guy who came out of high school. Interesting. And his average was .522, which is pretty good. But we'll see how he turns out for the Pirates. With the Texas Rangers, yep, here it comes now. With the second pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Texas Rangers select Chris Schmidt from Seattle College Trojans. So Chris Schmidt has been selected. Yes, he has been selected. He has been selected to the Pittsburgh Pirates with a 65 potential, who's a 21-year-old player who may not look like an MLB-ready player yet, but he has some work to do in the minors, but we'll see how he does. With the third pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Detroit Tigers select Marcelo Mayer. Dang it. I was thinking about taking Marcelo Mayer with this pick, but the guy who was projected to go number 1 has been taken by the Detroit Tigers. There you go. The Detroit Tigers have selected probably the best prospect in this draft class. But we'll see how he does with the Tigers. Now we are it's our turn to pick. They have us taking Henry Davis. Let's go to all players. So we have some 280 potentials with these. Of course, it's going to be closers. I don't know how. Let's see. So we got some guys who are on fire, like Kevin Yoder on a hot streak, who played for college. These guys played for college, which is actually pretty cool. Who's eligible for the draft. What does the scouting director recommend? They recommend us to take Kumar Rocker. Let's see. Kumar Rocker. He has a high... He constantly focuses on the task at hand, which is good, but he has a high greed. That is not a good thing. Because whenever you have a high greed, he's going to be asking for the maximum possible. But we'll see. We'll see. But he is a very easy player to sign. He's a very easy player to sign, which I don't think would be a bad pick, to be honest. But we'll see. Who's who else on the board? Who's the most MLB ready player? Kumar Rock is on this pick, and he's only 21. He's the youngest. And Kevin Kopps, who played for college, is the oldest. I see we still have Jack later with this pick. But Kumar Rocker could be interesting, as he needs to work on his control a little bit. What's your maximum potential for control? Is 50? 50 is not too bad, to be honest. I feel like I could take Kumar Rocker with this pick. But it depends who we want. Well, let's go to our team first, and let's take a look at our positional ranks. Let's see. So we do need a reliever because we have the worst reliever prospect. Well, not the worst, but like I feel like we could do better. Or a right fielder, actually. A right fielder, a first baseman. Jacob Wiles recently made the All-Star, so let's go back to the first year player draft. I feel Kumar Rocker could be the pick, unless we want to go young. Let's go position. Let's go to... How about right fielder? Any good right fielders we can take? There's Becker, Panna, Woods, Jay Allen. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at you. Doesn't have any personalities or something. So we don't know his personality, which is sad because I did turn on personality. His personality cost is unknown. We don't know who is fair, who is what. So let's default. Let's go by personality more. Who is the highest worth ethic? Just bad prospects. I mean, who has high intelligence? Okay, I see. Worth ethic high, yeah. How about let's go back to all players. Where is Kumar Rocker? There should be like a search bar somewhere over here, so you can search up the player by here for the draft. Because I don't feel like starter default. Let's go back to default. Kumar Rocker is yep. Now he has a high greed, which is a bad thing. But he's a very easy he's a easy player to sign, so it wouldn't be too bad. Kumar Rocker, greed. Where are you? High greed. We can look for here. Where is Kumar Rocker? Kumar Rocker. So I think we're all the way down at the edge. We'll see Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker might not be a bad pick because I think we might need a pitcher though. But let's go back to our positional ranks. Take a look. What do we need for our pitcher? Our starting pitcher, our best prospect is Brian Meta, who's on the injuries list. I'm not sure if he'll rise, even though he's 24. I mean 22. I'm sorry, 22. But his organizational rank is actually number 1, which is actually pretty surprising. I feel we could get a better third baseman because I'm not sure if Nick York can develop maybe, but he's still young. Jeremy Feltman's pretty good. Chica Walsh is decent. I wanted to draft Marcelo Mayer. We were one pick close, so we're not gonna be able to draft him. But I feel like it wouldn't be too bad to take Kumar Rocker, because I thought they were gonna take Kumar Rocker in real life, but they didn't. Any other shortstops we can take? Bubba Chandler and Jorgen Becker. This guy's on fire. Let's see. He has a high adaptability and a high work ethic, which is good. Which is good. Which is good. Which is good. It wouldn't be too bad for a pitcher. He wouldn't be too bad of a pitcher. Wait, he could play hitter. So it looks like he does have some batting potentials. I feel like he wants to be a two-way player, but I'm not sure if he can do it. We have Edwin Arroyo Jr. What about Jorgen Becker? What about you? You did play at college, right? Yeah, you played at college because I turned on feeder leagues. So you played for Philly. You didn't do that bad though. That's pretty average for a sophomore. Let's see. So you have high adaptability and a low greed, which is good, but you lack an edge. I have no idea what that means, but that's probably a bad thing. That's probably a bad thing. But Bubba does have a high worth ethic for a pitcher. So I'll either take a hitter or a pitcher. Let's take a look at all batters again. The best guy we could take is Carter Jansen, who we don't know his personality. How about Harry Ford? We don't know his potential either. What about Carlos Pena? We don't know we don't know what his potential is. What about James Wood? So we don't know any of these guys' personality, which is gonna be a problem. How about Pat Bernard? Yeah. This is perfect. He has a high worth ethic and intelligence. That's what you want to see. That's what you probably mostly want in the draft is high worth ethic and high intelligence. You can do this in a later draft, but you can do it in the first round depending how good they are. Let's see. I mean, Pat Bernard's trying to be a two-way player. No, I'm kidding. He only does sacrifice bonds. High worth ethic and high intelligence is what you want. But he's not projected to go number 1. I could take him in the later pick. We'll see. I'm trying to see. We'll try to see if we can get him. But should I take a pitcher? Because I already have a closer prospect, so we probably don't need one. I feel Kumar Rocker has to be the pick. Yeah, I feel Kumar Rocker has to be the pick. He does have good stamina and good run hold, but you have a high greed. I have no idea what. I have no idea if you. I don't know about your. I hope your worth ethic is decent. Scouting. Can we go scouting? Let's see. Do. Scouting report. He pairs a nasty slider with the fastball and tremendous life. His pitchers have plenty of movement. Should help. Rocker has flash potential to be a top of the rotation star. We could get rid of Chris Sale. Is the thing. It's uncertain for our pitching staff. We'll go take a look. All players. Or just go to default, obviously. Let's see all pitchers. Our starting pitchers we have is Chris Sale, who's still good. And there you go. He finally plays some games. There you go. And Rodriguez is pretty good. Phil Valdez is terrible. He is terrible, but it's all we got. I feel I feel Kumar Rocker could replace him in the future, as well as Idova doesn't need to be replaced. Garrett Richards doesn't need to be replaced right now, but I feel like we could replace Phil Valdez right now for Valdez for Kumar Rocker. I feel Kumar Rocker's the pick. I'm gonna be making some dumb picks, but I mean I can do what I choose to do. It's a good thing that Kumar Rocker wants to do an easy deal. He's cheaper than Petty. He's cheaper than Robertson. Kevin Yoder. He has high worth ethic, but Kumar Rocker, you have a high greed. As long as you don't have a low worth ethic and a low intelligence, I think you could be okay. I think you could be a decent pick. Where do we find popularity? Okay, let's see. Popularity moral. Let's see. Performance, no. Personality class. So we don't know his full personalities. Can I look at his full personalities? Hold on a second. I have no idea. Where do I look at personalities? Can I look at personalities on a player? Let's see. Player profile, you get some clues. It's not deep. Let's see. I'm gonna have to try and look for Kumar Rocker. So let's go ahead and do that. So you're a starting pitcher, right? You are a starting pitcher, which is good because you would be needed. Personality and morale. I can look at his number, right? I can go by number 80. Kumar Rocker. You have everything on normal, which is not bad, except for high. So I think you're the pick. I think you have to be the pick. With the 4th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Boston Red Sox select Kumar Rocker. Welcome to the Boston Red Sox. Hopefully. Alright. So Kumar Rocker has been drafted with the 4th pick. I'm not going to take Jack Leiter because I feel like it would be a bad pick. But I feel like Kumar Rocker could be better. Let's see. Let's take a look at Jack Leiter first. Where is Jack Leiter? We don't know your class. You don't have a high greed, but it's uncertain. It's uncertain of what you'll do. But I feel like Kumar Rocker could do better. With the 5th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Baltimore Orioles select Kevin Keller from the Seattle College Trojans. Oh, wait a minute. Do you get drafted by Seattle or do you get drafted by the majors? I have no clue. Draft log. The Baltimore Orioles, yep, they select Kevin Keller. Okay, good. With the 7th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Kahil Watson from high school. So he's an interesting guy. They decided to draft the 18-year-old and wait for him to develop in the minors. We'll see how he does. With the 7th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Kansas City Royals select Ethan Persky from the Philadelphia College Wild Dogs. So he had a pretty good, decent average. He's getting some RBI, and he plays pretty good defense. They're trying to. So I see I see that the Royals were trying to build a defensive team. We'll see how they do. With the 8th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the Colorado Rockies select Brady House. So Brady House looks like a possible. So Brady House has been selected with this pick. He does have a 3rd stop at short baseman. He has a low greed, low loyalty, but he has a high leadership. So the Rockies have drafted a good leadership player. Hopefully he'll probably be a good pick for the minors, despite they need leaders. But we'll see how he does. With the 9th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, The Los Angeles Angels select Kevin Yoder from the Dallas College Monsters. He has a very high work ethic, and he did recently play for college. His stats: he won 4 games, lost 2, started for 12 games, 86 strikeouts, and an ERA of 4.31. That's not too bad for a college player. We'll see how he does, despite that he has a pretty high potential for a 20-year-old pitcher who may go in the majors in a few years. With the 10th pick of the 2021 MLB draft, the New York Mets select Jamie Ferns from the Jacksonville College Brewers. So Jack Leiter is falling. He's falling a bit in the draft. He has been selected with the 10th pick. Let's see how he did for college with Jacksonville. He had an average of .270, which is not too bad, and he has 43 hits and only 18 home runs. But we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does after, despite the fact he did come from a feeder league. And now we're gonna go ahead and simulate until our pick. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll see who's left on the board. So Chris Larry is still left on the board. Not too bad. Carlos Pena is still left. So the last pick was from hold on. Was from where? The Tigers. Yes, the Detroit Tigers. I think they selected. It was Chris Dangerous Robertson, who has an 80 potential, who was finally taken after falling out of the first round. Let's see. What's next? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What was looking at for a picture, right? Alright, let's go. Let's see who we picked. We picked Rocker Kramer. What about let's take a look at maybe we'll draft a batter. Carter Jensen, we don't know his personality, so that's unfortunate. I'm assuming everything is normal. How about Hayden Hueger? He is not too bad, but he does have a low. Maybe we already drafted. I mean, he might be a good reliever. Harry Ford. What about you? We don't know your personality either, which is a problem. What does this mean? Status information. I think yeah. So Gunnar has been injured from college. He has a torn UCL. He'll be up to 7 to 8 months. But he looks like a MLB. He looks like a low MLB ready guy. But he's definitely not a good pick because he has a low leader, low intelligence, which is not good for a second round pick. Let's see. What about Jay Allen? We don't know your personality, which is unfortunate. Let's go by personality more. Who has a high worth ethic? It's gonna be all the guys that are trash. Let's see. Dan Alexander's on fire. Actually, this is not. Let's see. Let's go to high potential. Let's search up all batters. I might draft a batter with this pick. How about Edwin Arroyo Jr.? He lacks an edge, which is not something to consider. Carlos Pena cherishes his privacy and can't wait to leave after a game, so he's not willing to play. How about Carter Jansen? Adapts what should fit most in organizations. Okay. How about Harry Ford? Nicole Slow, we don't know. How about how about all pitchers? Let's take a look. Chris Larry, let's see what you are. You have a high grade. He's also not. He's gonna max out on fastball and stuff, but his personalities are pretty bad. I would not take him. If I were you in the second round pick, I would not take him at all because or the first round pick even. I mean, I don't know. Hold on. Hold on a minute. All right, so sorry. Let's see. How about Bubba Chandler? This guy's high adaptability and work ethic for 18-year-old pitcher who could develop. But I already drafted Rocker Kramer, so I'm not sure he'll be a good pick at this point. How about relievers? Let's take a look at relievers. We already looked at that. How about Luke Murphy? He has a high leadership, which is good. He has high leadership. How about Michael? We don't know what Michael is. Marcelo Perez. He has low loyalty. Let's see. Let's look at our positional ranks again. I'm gonna have to keep doing this. Let's see. Let's see. We got Jaron Durain, Nick York. He's still very young. Matthew Lugo, who's young. Tristan Cascas. Connor Wong is number 2. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Darwin Hernandez, Jacob Wallace, Jeremy Feltman, Brian Meta, Jaron Durain, Nick York. I feel like we could take. Who's the oldest? I feel like we could take a new right fielder now that Jaron Durain's getting older. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. First year probably draft. We'll see. Continue. Let's go to right fielder. Any good right fielders? Carlos Pena, who I already looked at. He can't wait to leave after a game, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but I'm assuming that's bad because he doesn't want to play. Let's see. You have high adaptability and a work ethic, but you have a low leader and low loyalty. But you do not play right fielder very well right now, so I'm not sure. How about Dave Fisher? If you try, that's not good. How about Tyler Collins? A good character, not much to dislike. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. This guy's cold in college. Let's see. How about Carlos? Whoopsies. How about Carlos Pena? I feel like I could consider taking him. Wow, this is kind of uncertain. Now, he doesn't have a good avoid strikes thing, so that's not something that good. Let's see. And they're also hard to sign. Let's see. We got all players. Let's take a look at all players. Chris Larry, Carl Jensen. We could take a center. Should we take a center? He should fit well, but his expectations to be a bench player, so that's not too bad. Approaching the cool slow. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Cherishes privacy. Okay, what does the scouter recommend? Who do you recommend? Carlos Pena. So they recommend us to take Carlos Pena, a 17-year-old right fielder, as a high school senior. Let's see. He cherishes privacy. Can't wait to leave after the game. I guess this wouldn't be a bad pick maybe for a second round, but I feel like it could be better as a third round. I feel like he could be better off as a third rounder. But I feel like he's probably going to be already taken by the time it's my third round pick. He has decent contact. He has good home run power. He's going to develop into a gap. Eyes discipline, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I'll think about it. How easy are you to sign? You're hard to sign. That's tough. Yeah, easy for slots. Harry Ford. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could take Carlos Pena, but it's uncertain if he'll develop that much. I don't know. But he's good outfield arm. I'll think about you. Maybe I'll take you, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. Dennis, Dave, Zion, Fields, all batters. Carlos. How about Jay Allen? Does what he needs in order to be in shape. That's good. Look at this. I feel like he could be I feel Jay Allen is the better pick in my opinion. I feel like he's the better. I feel like he's the better pick. He looks like the better pick. He has a better personality. He has some better attributes. I feel like Jay Allen's the better. I feel Jay Allen's the better player, the better selection, to be honest. 4-2-0, and he did much better in high school, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and take Jay Allen with this second round pick. We're gonna go ahead and take Jay Allen with this pick. We're gonna keep simming up to the Red Sox pick. Let's see. All right. Let's see who's next. I guess we can start looking for high worth ethic players, maybe. Oh, it's gonna be hard because they don't sort it by overall. We could still take this guy, but I'm not sure if he's the good pick. I feel we'll see what they recommend. So they still recommend us taking Carlos Pena, which we do. We might need a new right field prospect, but I feel like, but the cherishes his privacy and can't wait to leave after a game. I don't know if that's good or bad. This guy's good home run power, but this guy does not have the best this and this. Maybe he could develop on this. Who knows? I have no. Who knows? I have no idea. He expects to be a bench, but I feel like he could be a decent third round pick. But he's extremely hard to sign. His bonus demand, he wants to be a slot player. So I think I could offer a slot. I feel like I could offer a slot. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and what do we do? Do we offer? So this guy wants to. Wow, this is weird. Whoa, what in the world? So this guy wants a slot. What does he want? Carlos Pena is looking for $180 million. That's not too bad actually. It's very cheap. All right, we're taking Carlos Pena. We're gonna go ahead and meet his demand. Welcome to the Boston Red Sox, I guess. What's this next pick? Let's see. Pitchers. Maybe we'll take a reliever next. We'll probably take a reliever. Let's see what relievers we can take. We can still take Hayden. Enjoys hanging out with teammates after the game, which is good. But his pitching is pretty decent. His hitting, well, of course, he's a pitcher unless you're a two-way player. He's decent. He could be a good pitcher. He looks like a good pitcher. How about Luke Murphy? You have a high leadership. Not bad. You have high leadership. And we have some easy and very easy guys to sign, which is good. Which is good for us. Can shut out the stress and put it on automatic. I have no idea what that means, but I guess that's a good thing. How about Marcelo Perez? Often cleans up the clubhouse after poker games. He has low loyalty, which is a problem. Michael Kieran. Oh, we already looked at him. I guess we're going. What does the sound bank recommend first? Eric Hammond, the starting pitcher. He recommends us to take a good character, not much a dislike guy. He has very good sacrifice bunt. He is very good on curveball, but he won't be good on movements or stuff. I think he could be the decent pick. But let's take a look at the starting pitchers first before we move on. How about Jack? Focus but frustrates easily. Okay, that might be tough. Drew Gray has the mental skills to effectively handle big game pressures. That's a good thing. He's pretty decent. Looks decent. How about Dominic Campbell? He has high leader and high intelligence, which is something you'll need in a draft. How about Eric Hammond is the guy that the coach recommends, but we'll see. How about Gage Jump? Serving judgment. Kale is a high greed. Kale, oops, I looked at Kale. Brendan Neely lacks an edge. Anthony Solmento, he lacks an edge as well. I feel Eric Hammond could be a pick. Could be our pick. Honestly, we want to take the reliever I'm targeting, which is Hayden. Hayden, he's probably a guy I definitely want to target. He's pretty good, decent. So we're gonna go ahead and draft Hayden Wenger with this pick. And he wants a what? He wants a slot. So we're gonna offer a slot. So welcome to the Boston Red Sox. Let's see, what do they want? They want us to take Spencer Schwellenbach. I see. This guy looks pretty good on. This guy looks actually pretty good on here and here and here. This guy's 21. He's still young. He never causes trouble, which is a good thing. He has high loyalty, so he's very loyal. But he's not going to be a good hitter. Maybe. We'll see. Batters. Let's see. Tyler Whittaker. He has a high worth ethic with low adaptability. So that's not a good. Well, high worth ethic is good. Let's see. He has high adaptability and work. Let's see. John Allen. Oh, this guy looks pretty good on here, but he's not going to be a good hitter. I can tell he's not going to be a good hitter. That was Sean Alston. Whoa, high leader adaptability and worth ethic. Look at this. Sean Alston, 22 years old. He could be the pick, but he's old. He's 22 years old. But this guy could avoid strikeouts, but he's not going to have the home run power or the discipline of an eye. But he's going to have the contact hits. High leader, high utility, high worth ethic. Maybe. I'll think about you. I'll think about Sean Alston. I'll consider it. I'll consider taking Alston since Alston is a very easy signing. And he's not going to cause any pressure on us. And he has no demand, so. How about this guy? Here's a look. Sean Alston looks like. I'm going to take Sean Alston with this pick because he looks interesting. He may not be a home run hitter, but he has a high worth ethic. So I'm going to take Sean Alston with this pick. All right, so Harry Ford is still available. I see. Yeah, he's still on this board. How about Julius Blaylock? Nah. Oh, this guy looks pretty decent. But we already have Jacob Wallace. How about Andrew Jump, Sean, Dylan Tristo, Collins, David Diaz. How about no, this guy's low worth ethic. That's the problem. How about Jake Fox? Loyalty. Whoa, that's. Ugh. Okay, how about let's go to first baseman. Can we take any first baseman prospects? This guy says he. Wait a minute. This guy is this a two-way player I'm seeing right now? This guy's decent at first baseman, so he could be a two-way player. He could be a two-way player. Chris Bothwell, low intelligence, but good. He has the potential to be a very good contact hitter. How about Hunter Douglas? High leader, low greed, low work ethic. How about Jamie Estes? High intelligence, low adaptability, and work ethic. How about Brian Jobert? Stretches before, stretches after, never rushes, which is something I guess is good. How about Ronan Kipp? Never causes trouble. Ryan Shuffer, high leader, low greed, high whatever call it. Let's see, Chris. I feel Jack could be the pick because he might be a two-way player. How about let's take a third? Let's see anything. Let's see. Maybe we'll see. Brady Davis. He's a good. This guy Brady Davis. Look at Brady Davis. He has the max pitching. That's actually pretty interesting. And he's only 16. Yeesh, he's only 16. This guy could have the potential to be a good pitcher. This guy could be an interesting pitcher. Mm. So they're projecting us to take Spencer Schwelbach. Who has high loyalty. He's decent on arms, but he's bad at fielding. He's only 21 shortstop. We just drafted one. Huh. Brady Davis. I could take Brady Davis to be honest. He's only 16 though. I'm going to go ahead and he does come from high school, so he could be in the minors early, or we could sacrifice our pick. It's either one or the other. How about second base me? How about Jordan Gonzalez? He is light loyalty, high worth ethic, which is good, and he's only 18. Let's see. Let's see. How about Chris Kohler? Not bad. High adaptability, high worth ethic, but he has a high greed, which is a problem. But he's still only 21. We just drafted Sean Alston though. Ow. Sorry. How about catchers? Any good catchers besides Harry Ford? Let's see. Jackson. David Diaz. He has a high leader, high worth ethic. Ooh, this is a good pick. This could be a good pick because David Diaz. He's projected to be decent at hitting. His potential could increase. And he does have the good high ethic to be a work leader. So we'll take a look at the other guys first. We're going to go ahead and take Davis Diaz. Yes, Davis Diaz with this pick. He looks like he could be a good example. Davis Diaz to the Red Sox. Let's see. We're currently around 7 out of 20. I guess I'm gonna have to take a high worth ethic guys. So let's see. High worth ethic. Cole. Garrett. Let's see Garrett. He's decent. Not too bad. He's decent. Look at this. This guy is good. This guy has a good personality. Look at this. This guy's good like almost a perfect personality you can take in this draft. Joe Kelly. How about that? Low adaptability, which is a problem. He's not a good pick. Let's see. High worth ethic. Or high intelligence. How about that? Carter Allen, Billy. Maybe. Maybe. All batters. Let's see. I feel like we could take Harry Ford. Even though Harry Ford I don't know if Harry Ford would be the good pick. He's decent contacts. He has decent eye, a decent discipline, but he will projected to have a good hit, be a home run hitter. He does have a good catcher arm though. He's decent. Let's see. No, I don't think Hunter would be the good pick. This guy's an impossible signing, so I pretty much sacrificed his pick for nothing. So he's not available. I'm just gonna skip. How about Chris Campbell? No. There's no DH in this draft. Well, I think there was a DH, but they were taken, right? That's only for the American League, though. How about left fielder? Mm, Drew Gray. Let's see. Drew Gray. Hmm. Okay, Drew Gray. How about Dominic? High leader and high intelligence, which is good. This guy's projected to be a decent player. Maybe. He could be. How about Tyler Whittaker? As worth ethic, below adaptability. Tyler Collins. How about you? Good character. Let's see. Tyler. Jamie Anden. What do you do? Who do you recommend? Jackson Lynn. Yeah, low intelligence, low leader, but he has a good adaptability and work ethic and a loyalty. Jackson Lynn. He's projected to be a power hitter, but he's not projected to be a good contact hitter. So maybe. How is Zach Martin? Focused but frustrates easily. How Eric Norman? Nope. Tyler Reed. Maybe. This guy's projected to be a decent hitter. Or Brady Allen. Rarely makes waves in the clubhouse. I have no idea what that means. Mike Bertha, how about you? Never causes trouble. How about T.O. Banks? Focuses but frustrates easily. Blah, blah, blah. Who can I take in this draft? Who can I take? Let's see. Let's see. Infielders. It's Chris Bothwell, Tyler Whittaker. He has high worth ethic, but he just wants maybe to not be bothered. Maybe. This guy's projected to have a high home run power. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Aaron Downs. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Not a good home run hitter, but he's a good contact. How about Peyton? No. How about Chris Core? He's been on fire. How about Chris Core? Nice. This is not bad. This ain't too bad. This doesn't look too bad of a pick, maybe. Doesn't look too bad of a pick. Maybe. How about outfielders? Let's see. Let's see. James Estes. This guy looks like a decent power hitter. James Estes looks like a decent hitter. He could be a decent power hitter, even though he's a low worth ethic, which is something I don't like. Never mind. Okay. Maybe. This guy's good. Oh, this guy looks like a decent hitter. So I'm gonna take Colin Hustler with this pick. Colin Hustler, welcome to the Red Sox. Let's think. Now we're gonna go to draft high worth ethic players. I don't care who they are, since this is like the below the draft. This guy looks pretty decent, to be honest. High worth ethic, Kellen Khalil. Kendrick Kalelo. Yeah, Kendrick Kalelo? I think Kendrick Kalelo would be the pick because he has high worth ethic, high intelligence. I'll probably do like 2 more of these and I'm just going to let them auto whatever for this one. Let's see. How about high leader? Who is the high leaders? I guess some high leaders like this guy. He has high leader but low adaptability. Who's projected to be a decent hitter, Ron Aldridge. That's not too bad, to be honest. He has a good potential. We'll take Ron Aldridge with this pick. The last one, we'll keep it high. Oh, this guy looks pretty good. Let's see. Wow, this guy's a high of 40K and he's only 21. 21 might be the problem, though. Let's see. Let's see. This guy could be decent. Drafting too many right fielders, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. How about pitchers? Let's see. Jose Arenas. He's 23. He's old. Let's take Dan Cooper with this pick. All right, we're just going to auto complete the whole draft. So let's go ahead and let them complete the whole draft, and we'll sign our draftees. All right, let's see. You got a new personal message. For sure. Concluded. Negotiations begin. All right, let's see. Let's go and negotiate with our draftees. We're going to negotiate with these guys. This guy demands $5 million. I'm going to meet your demands. This guy wants a decent amount of money, so we're going to meet your demands. This guy wants cheap money, so I'll demand you that much money if that's what you want. Davis Diaz could be a good pick, so I'm just gonna meet all the demands. I don't care, except for this guy. We'll give you like 459, and then we'll give you like 100. How about that? 459, 110. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and simulate up to the 2021 All-Star Home Run Challenge and see who will participate. Oh, sorry. Forget to tell you guys this, but when the game is simulating, I'm gonna keep quiet so I don't lose my voice, I guess. So yeah, yes, I forgot about that. So I will be muted when the game simulates, so I could save my voice and make sure I don't lose any. Sorry about that, everyone. All right, so we're in the home run challenge. Let's go to the home run challenge to see who will participate in the 2021 home run challenge. First off, we have Stanton from the Yankees going up against Pete Alonso, Joey Gallo going against Austin Meadows, and Judge going up against Mike Trout, and Jose Abreu going up against Jorge Soler. So we're gonna keep this the same. Default forward enabled. Blah blah blah. We're going to sim. How do you do this? Finish the current round. Let's go on and finish the current round. Gennaro Stanton will move on to the next round. We'll be facing off against Joey Gallo, and Mike Trout will be playing up against Jorge Soler, who will make it to the finals. And it's going to be Joey Gallo going up against Mike Trout. And the winner for the 2020 Home Run Derby goes to Mike Trout, who wins the Home Run Derby by 1. Congratulations to Mike Trout. Impressive show by Trout in the 2021 home run. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and sim up to the 2021 All-Star Game. So it looks like none of the prospects have decided to accept or decline yet, but we are on the All-Star game. I did negotiate with the draftees, so they're still on pending. Let's go ahead and get on with the 2021 All-Star game. Woohoo! Let's do this. Let's see what will happen today. Let's see. All right, the starting lineups for the National League All-Stars is going to be Christian Yelich, Lindor, Freeman, Mookie Betts, Albies, Manny Machado, W. Smith. Is it Will Smith? Will Smith, Bryce Harper. Yes, Bryce Harper and Grisham. And the starting pitcher to start things off in the National League is going to be Corbin Burns. Now for the American League, you have Austin Meadows, um, Yoli Guerrero, Mike Trout, Stanton, Max Kepler, Alex Bregman, Salvador Perez, Andrelton Simmons, and Carlos Correa. And the starting pitcher for the American League is going to be Chris Bassett. All right. And with that said, let's go ahead and get on with let's get on with the 2021 All-Star game. Live at T-Mobile Park at 7:00 and the time is 7:05 p.m. in the game. First up on the batters for today's starting pitcher for the American League is going to be Chris Bassett. And the National League All-Stars, which will be batting first, up on the pitching box, up on the batter's box is Christian Yelich from the Brewers. Play ball. Let's play some baseball. All-Star game. Here's the windup. And the pitch to start the game. And he is striking out. Strikeout number 1 for Bassett. Next up is Francisco Lindor from the New York Mets. Here's the pitch. He swings it. And it's going to be caught for a ground out. That'll be out number 2. Next up is Freddie Freeman from the Atlanta Braves. Bassett is from the Oakland Athletics. And it's going to be caught for an easy ground out, and that will be the end of the top of the first inning. The starting pitcher for the National League All-Stars is Corbin Burns. First up on the batter's box is Austin Meadows from the Tampa Bay Rays. Corbin Burns is also from the Milwaukee Brewers. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings and he is struck out. Next up is Yoli Guerrero from the Houston Astros. Here's the delivery. He swings it high, fly ball, and it's going to be caught for an out by Yelich. 2 outs. Next up on the batter's box is Mike Trout, the home run derby champion from the Los Angeles Angels. Here's the pitch. He swings it high. Will it be far? And it is gone. Mike Trout, the 2021 home run derby champion, has hit the first home run of the game for the American League All-Stars. Next up is Stanton from the Yankees. Here's the pitch. He swings it high. Will it be home run number 2? And it's going to be home run number 2 for the American League right after Mike Trout hits a home run. The American League are up by 2, are in the lead. 2 home runs in a row for the American League team. Next up is Max Kepler from the Minnesota Twins. Here's the pitch. Swings, and it's going to be fair for a base hits. Max Kepler at first. Next up is Alex Bregman from the Houston Astros. Here's the pitch. Swings, and it's going to be caught for out number 3. And that'll retire the side, and that'll be the end of the first inning. The American League take a 2-point lead. The American League All-Stars switch pitchers again, and this time it will be Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Indians, which is now known as the Guardians. First up on the batter's box is Mookie Betts from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swings. It's going to be a fair hit. And he'll be in for base hits. Next up is Ozzy Albies from the Atlanta Braves. Here's the pitch. Swings it high, and it's going to be caught for a flyouts. That'll be out number 1. Next up is Manny Machado from the San Diego Padres. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's a wild pitch. The American League has threw a wild pitch, and Mookie Betts is going to advance to the second. Is going to safely advance to second base. Here's the pitch. Swings it high, fly ball, and it's going to be caught for a fly out. And Mookie Betts will stay in second base. Next up is Will Smith from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Swing. Will it be gone? It will not be gone as he is caught for a fly out, and that'll be the end. And that'll retire the side. The new pitcher for the National League All Stars is Tony Gonson from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Next, the batters will be Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be a hit by pitch. And Salvador Perez will get to first base. Next up is Andrelton Simmons from the Minnesota Twins. Here's the pitch. And it'll be a walk. Next up is Carlos Correa from the Houston Astros. Here's the delivery. And it's going to be a bunt. But what was that bunt? And all runners are going to advance, but Correa will be caught out at first base. There's the scoring advance. The American League have to score. I'm sorry. The American League All-Stars are in a scoring situation. Next up is Austin Meadows from the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's the pitch. Swing. And it's going to be caught, and it's not going to be caught for a flyout. He didn't get there. He didn't reach on time to get the ball, and it's going to be safe. And the American League All-Stars will score another run. Here comes Yuli Gurriel. Here's the pitch. Swing. Will it be out? Will it be out of here? And it's going to be caught for an out, a little short, almost a home run. But the runners are going to come in. A runner's going to come in for 4. Here comes Mike Trout. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be safe. It's going to be a steal for Austin Meadows. Here's the pitch. And he is struck out. That'll be strike out. That'll be out number 3. Next up is Bryce Harper for the Philadelphia Phillies. Shohei Ohtani will be coming in for the pitching. Will now come in at the pitcher's mound for the American League All-Stars. The first two-way player. Yes, the first two-way player in MLB history to ever make an All-Star appearance. Welcome Shohei Ohtani to the All-Stars. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swings it high. Will it be an out? It will be an out. That'll be out number 1. Caught by Kepler. Next up is Trent Grisham from the Padres. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he is struck out. That'll be 2 out. That's 2 outs. Next up is Christian Yelich. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing. And it's going to be fair for a base hit. Next up is Francisco Lindor. Here's the pitch. And it'll be a walk. Shohei Ohtani, the first two-way All-Star in MLB and Major League Baseball history. Freddie Freeman, and it's going to be another walk. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Next up is Mookie Betts. Here's the pitch. And he is struck out, and that will retire the side. The new starting pitcher for the National League All-Stars is going to be David Peterson from the Mets. Next up is Stanton from the Yankees. New York versus New York. Here is the pitch. Swing. And it's going to be fair for a base hit. Next up is Max Kepler. Here's the pitch. Swing. It's going to be down at the ground. And it's going to be fair. And it's going to be safe. And he's going to be a third. Stanton is safe for third. Alex Bregman is coming. He hits. Will he get a home in time? And they're going to allow a run. He's not going to throw it. He's not going to throw it anywhere. No double play. Next up is Salvador Perez. Hits. And it's going to be out number 2. Caught by Lindor. Next up is Andrelton Simmons. Pitch. Hits. And it's going to be caught for an out. That will be out number 3. All right, we're going to go and simulate to the end. Similar to the end. And the American League All-Stars have defeated the National League All-Stars this season. There you go. Let's take a look at the line score. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, look at that. Corey Seager hits a home run for the National League. In the American League, Bryce Harper hits a home run. I mean, Mike Trout, I'm sorry. And Stan as well. Back-to-back home runs in the first. Yeah. Did any of our Red Sox play? Not that I know of. Stanton is your player of the game. And congratulations to both sides. All right. 1. Let's go to 1. Let's get 1. Yep, there you go. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna go ahead and simulate until the trade deadline, unless there's some personal message. Yes, I'm gonna say, never mind. Whenever I say this, I'm gonna say this one more time. Whenever the game is simming, I'm gonna be muted. I will be muted. So that's just a heads up for anyone. If anyone doesn't know why I get quiet every time the game simulates. All right, so that's done. We got some sign offers. Oof, Hambley's not satisfied. Alson has been convinced. Carlos has been convinced. Diaz has been convinced. Kumar has been convinced. Welcome to the Red Sox, all of you guys. Jay Allen, what about you? He was convinced. So Dominic is the only one who's not convinced. Which one do you want? 490? I guess I can. I guess I'll. I guess I can give you the money. I guess I can give you the money. There you go. Let's see. Do we want to trade anybody? Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see. Do we want to trade anybody? Oh, we'll take a look at the -2. We'll see if we want to trade anybody. Players list. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Matt Barnes, Michael Shavers, Hunter Renfro. This guy moved down to the rotation. Okay. No, we're not gonna trade anyone this season. I'm pretty much done. I'm not good with trading, so I'm not gonna shop anyone around. I could test someone on the market. We'll see. Let's see how Jeter Downs is doing, because he's the only player I shortlist. Let's see, Jeter Downs. You did not do well in the majors, so I sent you down for Worcester reasons. You're playing a lot better. Well, you only played 11 games, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna keep you down in the minus for another year, next year too, maybe, until you can prove to me that you. And he's on fire too. He's on a hot streak. Let's see. Do I want to test anybody in the market? Do I want to test anybody? Nick Pavita looks decent. Matt Barnes is pretty decent. Arvo Gonzalez is on a 1 year deal, I think. Connor Seabold, Hunter Renfro. Yes. Yes. Alright, good. We got a lot of guys on the injuries list. That is a yikes. Let's go ahead and simulate. I'm not gonna do any trading this season. Let's go ahead and simulate up to the trade deadline. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got some mail or news, whatever. Let's see. This guy has finally been convinced. I had to give him what he wanted. Trade deadline days last. Today is the day all training will come to a halt in the major leagues. Once the players is over. So nobody has made any trades, which is unfortunate. The last trade. Oh look, we got some trades. Okay, there you go. Let's see. John Cool gets traded for Jose. Steve Okret and gets traded for Eric Rivera. Let's see. Let's see. The Pittsburgh Pirates will get 24-year-old minor league Nick Sandelin, 24-year-old Cesar Trejo, 22 minor league. Ooh, this is a big trade. Drake Dannerman and a 21-year-old minor league Andrew Bundle, with Cleveland's receiving with Cleveland receiving a 28-year-old Michael Felix. Interesting. This is a big minor league deal. Minnesota, Arizona makes a deal. Let's see. Players of ultra action. So the Twins, 23-year-old minor leaguer Matt Willner, 23 minor-year-old Jose, and 17-year-old minor league Ismael Perez, and the Dynamics 27-year-old Luke Weaver. So Luke Weaver and Cash. They traded also Cash. The Pirates and Dodgers swap. Let's see. David Bednar and Michael go to the Pirates for. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you got some trades over here. Blake Weeman, Edwin Garcia. One. Let's see. Casey Sauter. Jackie Ballard Jr. got traded? Ooh. The Milwaukee Brewers traded Jackie Ballard Jr. to the Indians for Aaron Clave. Both Jackie Ballard Jr. was a former Red Sox player. Yes, former Red Sox player who played for Milwaukee, who recently signed with Milwaukee, and he has decided to get traded to Cleveland for Aaron. Interesting. Keller for Jeffries, Mitch Keller to Minnesota for Ryan Jeffers. Interesting. Tommy, let's see, my Marlins make a trade. Minnesota agreed to swap. Okay. Sean Doolittle. I know Sean Doolittle, I think. That name sounds familiar. What is this, Max Shrek? Ooh, but the Nationals Angels agreed to a swap. Look at this. Los Angeles. Los Angeles We'll get 36-year-old Max Scherzer with Washington receiving a 20-year-old minor leaguer Jeremiah Jackson, Brandon Marsh, David Calabrese, Luis Renifo, and Jose Reyes. So Max Scherzer has been traded to the Angels. So he's been traded to the Angels. A trade was announced today. Pittsburgh not satisfied with the current roster. The Pittsburgh Pirates general manager acquiring 18-year-old minor league Kevin Made and 19-year-old minor league Leonel Vasquez from the Chicago Cubs for 31-year-old Richard Rodriguez. Ooh, this guy's an interesting pitcher. How about Baltimore, Minnesota? Who did they trade? Cesar Valdez for Anthony Perez. Cesar Valdez. I already looked at this, so I think we're good on that. All right, that's the end of the trade deadline, and let's go ahead and simulate up to the roster expansion. We got some new personal messages. Sorry if I scared anyone. Let's see. Player development updates. Durbin Feltman has improved. Xander Bogaerts is progressing. Connor Wong is improved. Cameron Cannon is improved. Chad De La Guerra is improved. Marcus Wilson's improved a little bit. Marcus Geddes, sorry. Jaron Durain is improved, but he's out for 3 days. Ryan Zephyrjan. Josh Winkowski. David Denai Reyes, Brian Meta, John Martinez, Frank German, Hudson, Christian Koss, Jonathan Areras, Aldo Ramirez, Matthew Lugo, Rafaela, Brandon Howlett, Tyler Espin, Nick Decker, Noah Song. He's currently on military service for a day. Nathan Cruz, Sean Smith, and one of our rookies, Sean Alston, and Albert Felix. All right, to the roster expansions on September. Yes, September 1st. I think that's what it said earlier. Yes, I'm sorry. All right, we are back. Let's see. Marvin doesn't think he's gonna start. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's find Kramer, Rocker Kramer. I forgot to add him to his short list just to see how he does in his rookie year. Really? Kramer does not exist? Kramer. Rocker Kramer. Really? Really? Oh, hold on. Let me find his. Let me find my email. Kumar Rocker. So he's on. Yeah, there you go. He's on. This guy's high potential. Dang, this guy's high potential. I'm gonna disable that. There you go. And add you to the shortlist. Add to default shortlist. I have you and Jeter Downs now. Jeter Downs is still on fire? Standing stats, let's see. Worcester. Yeah, this guy is doing pretty well for Greenville. I think you could stay in Greenville for a while. He's cold now, but Kumar Rocker, this guy looks actually pretty good. This guy looks actually pretty decent. Looks actually pretty good. He might actually be a good MLB pitcher for us. But we'll see though. Let's go in and simulate to the roster expansion. Hey, there you go. Look at that, folks. Why don't you look at that, folks? Hold on. Let's see. New Fallen Achievement on base streak. 32 on base streak by Rafael Devers. Congratulations. Look at that. We got roster spent. Let's give him a play development. Adam Octavo is going down. He's old. He's only 35 though. Matt Barnes is going down. Christian Rowe is going up. Devers is progressing. Brian Meta's he continues to improve, man. Look at Kumar Rocker. Look at Kumar Rocker. You should get Kumar Rocker. Yeah, Kumar Rocker. I'm going to try my best and see what I can do. Hopefully, I can get this done. Let's see. Organization and lineup. Minor league. Let's see. Shortlist. Jeter Downs. Okay, Jeter Downs is not playing too bad out there. He's not playing too bad with Worcester right now. I think he'll do better. I think I'll let him down next year. Kumar Rocker, you are getting tired, but I'm not sure how good you'll do. Depends how good you do. You're losing some games, which is not too bad. Your error is only 4.8. That depends how much you dominate. But we'll see. I might turn you back on. I don't know. Let's go and simulate until draft pick signing deadline since we signed all of our draft picks. All right, let's see. New personal message. Someone is retiring. Reed Anderson's retiring from the rookie league. He's only 26, so he wasn't gonna be on the majors. I'm sorry. Let's see how. What are we going to draft pick down? Yeah, it's only 2 days away, so let's go and get to 2 days away. All right, let's do this. All right, so let's take a look at the shirtless players. How's Jeter Downs doing? Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. How about Kumar Rocker? How's he doing out? How's he turning out for pitching? Won another game. There you go. You love to see it. Look at Kumar Rocker. I might promote him next year. Maybe. Let's go in and simulate to the end of the regular season. Let's go simulate to the end of the regular season. And we'll go and simulate to the end of the regular season and maybe start the playoffs. Actually, after this sim, we're gonna go ahead and go around the world and see what's up. Let's see what's up around. Let's see. Let's go and take a look around the world. Around the world. All right, let's see here. First number, we got new developments. Before we check that, we gotta do everything. Gotta do this, gotta do this. All right, developments today. Chris Sale has improved a little bit at the age of 32. Jordan Feltman has improved. Oh, look at that potential. Johnny Peretta has improved. Cameron Cannon has improved. Zach Kell's regressing. Christian Costas again improving. Jacob Wallace is starting to improve again. Daniel Vasquez is improving. Miguel Suero is improving. Kumar Rocker continues to improve. Look at this guy. Look at Kumar Rocker. This guy's not giving up. Let's see. Kendrick Kalelo is improving. Victor Quinn's improving. Dominic Hambley's improving. You love to see it. Wilson Gonzalez and Felix Capella, Edward Lopez, Albert Felisa, Jay Allen, and Brian Gonzalez. Look at Jay Allen improving. All right, let's go around the world. But first, let's look at the pennant chase and see what we have. All right, so the Red Sox won't make the playoffs, unfortunately. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. But let's actually, yes, yeah, this will be. Yeah, actually, we'll do on the next step. Let me check something. No, a lot to check. Yeah, on the next episode, we'll check around the world before we start the playoffs. That will be it for this episode. Hope y'all liked it. Like and comment, subscribe if you love it. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I create a new video. And this is Breeze837 here, also known as Bugs Breeze Bunny, the general manager for the Red Sox. And I am out, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good day. I'm out.